Okay, picture this. A world just beneath the waves, but not like any you've ever seen. In this underwater kingdom, there are two great rulers, both walking around on 2 feet, just like us. In one corner, we have the magnificent, the glorious King Pink Shark, and in the other, the cunning, the sly, King Blue Shark. For years, their kingdoms lived in a delicate balance, a fragile peace held together by ancient treaties and a shared love for shiny objects. But one morning, the peace was shattered. King Pink Shark woke up, stretched his fins, and went to admire his most prized possession, the legendary Sea Sparkle diamonds. These weren't just any jewels. They were said to hold the light of 1,000 sunsets. But when he opened his royal vault, it was empty. A single blue fin scale was left behind. There was only one shark it could belong to. King Blue Shark, sound of a royal proclamation horn. A wave of fury, pinker than his own skin, washed over King Pink Shark. He stole my diamonds, he roared, his voice echoing through the coral castles. This treachery will not stand. To arms. We marched to the Blue Kingdom. This was no ordinary underwater squabble. King Pink Shark wasn't just sending a few grumpy crabs over. Oh no. He unleashed his entire military might. Imagine this. Sleek, shark-shaped jet fighters, modified to scream through the water, leaving trails of bubbles in their wake. They were the first to strike, a shimmering pink arrow aimed at the heart of the Blue Kingdom. Sound of underwater jets whooshing, light explosions. Following the air or, well, water assault was the Navy. Massive whale-sized battleships armed with sonic cannons moved silently through the deep. And on the seafloor, the ground trembled. King Pink Shark's ultimate weapon, a legion of heavy-duty tanks, driven by tough-as-nails hammerhead sharks, their treads churning up sand and shell as they rolled relentlessly forward. The Pink Army was a terrifying, beautiful, and frankly, kind of absurd sight. King Blue Shark, caught completely off guard, scrambled his defenses. His army of swordfish cavalry charged, their noses like gleaming lances. Giant octopuses released clouds of ink, trying to create chaos and confusion. They fought bravely, but how do you fight a tank with a swordfish? How do you stop a jet with a cloud of ink? The blue defenses crumbled, fortress after fortress falling to the unstoppable pink tide. Music becomes more triumphant. Finally, King Pink Shark's tanks rolled right up to King Blue Shark's palace. The doors burst open and enstrode the victorious king. There, on a velvet cushion in the middle of the throne room, were the Sea Sparkle diamonds. King Blue Shark cowered on his throne, defeated. King Pink Shark marched forward, his eyes fixed on the prize. He scooped up the glittering diamonds, a sense of justice and victory swelling in his chest. His kingdom was avenged, his treasure reclaimed. And then, in the most kingly, most generous, and most Pink Shark move of all time, he turned to his reflection in a grand palace mirror. He held the diamonds up high, a huge grin spreading across his face, and declared, "A gift. From me to me." He then proudly placed the diamonds back into a travel-sized vault he brought with him. After all that, the war, the jets, the tanks, it was all just an extreme-level, kingdom versus kingdom-style shopping trip to get his own stuff back. And King Pink Shark wouldn't have had it any other way. Music swells and fades out with a final, cha-ching sound effect.